Yo, what up YouTube, Darca here, back at another chill sesh. So, I've done a few things off camera where I just fixed the vocals a little bit better so it's not so echoey.
Our heartbeat starts out like a drum set to a timer that always seems to end too soon.
Just so it's not like out of place.
Our heartbeat starts out like a drum set to a timer that always seems to end too soon.
And now in today's episode we're going to be working on the drop part, and what I've already started with the drums of the drop part, so I've added quite a lot of things. So this is what the drums sound like normally. So what I did was that I added two new snares, panned one to the left and one to the right. It's just to give it some more punch. Like if you listen to the snare, you take it out. It just adds a little bit more punch, and also stereo width with panning them to left and right, and you sort of have your center snare there. Also EQ to make space for the frequencies. I also added another hi-hat, and I've also changed the loop up a bit. So this is the second I have OCD, need to put that in front. So this is the first hi-hat, so I changed the pattern, so it's like, and this is the second one, so this one's more of the sprinkler hi-hat. Yeah, so what you do there is create stereo width, and also so it just sounds a little bit more interesting. You can kind of hear them if you have headphones on. And then I also added a snap, like with your fingers, and that will only come in on this, like the second when the snare hits, just to create a little bit of deviance in the sound. Pan that to the right, because you don't want everything in the center of your mix. Also added some crashes left and right. I could have added them all panned like normally, but I just decided to have it like this. So the crashes go like this, very subtle, because you want them at least to create some tension in your drop. Alright, so now I'm gonna work on the chords for the drop, and I'll see you guys pretty soon. Yeah, so I'm back now and I've created the chords. I kind of messed up. I tried creating chords differently for the drop, but it wasn't gelling together well. It felt so out of place, like I was almost playing a different song over another one. So yeah, what I did was I took the initial chords that I made and I just edited a few things. I might still edit more, but I think it sounds better like with this. And then I also changed it into the build up over here, and so now it's not like so drastically of a change, so it works well. I can hear those damn crickets in the garden. It's so weird. Yeah, so this is what they sound like. And so when you hear the build up now, it's like, I also added the snaps over here. Well, should I get rid of this? I might just change it up like to a different instrument. Oh no, I got a huge idea. That can be for the second part. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So it's just gonna build up like. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'm gonna work on a bass sound. If I can't make it, I'll just go through presets because I struggle with bass sounds, and I wanna. It's like very hard for me to find a bass that doesn't sound the same as everyone else's, but yet still sounds good. It takes a while for me. That's, I think, the hardest sound design for me. So yeah, I'll do that right now. Alright, so I made my bass sound. So it sounds like this. I'll So this is just the sub, so if you just listen to this, just that pure sine wave, and this is my bass. And then I changed also the melody because I cut out a few notes. There's the original melody, I just deactivated it, put it there, because I was getting tired of it. It's just like too weird, it didn't fit this type of song I was going for. So I just changed it a bit, so it's like. So it just fits so much better than the. I can't even remember how it goes. It's like instead of this.
Seems to end too soon. So long ago, gray skies were blue.
It just fits better, so that's why I chose to cut out a few things. I might use the original like melody file later, but for now I'm just sticking to this because it's, to me, it sounds better. So now if you listen to the build up, it's like this now.
Waiting for one final fire, one horrendous storm, one brutal earthquake. Live.
So now that's the first part of the drop. So I got the bass sounds that I wanted, and the chord sounds, I'm still gonna layer it with a few more things to make it sound more badass, like more energetic. But for now, it's starting to sound like it goes well. Yeah, so I'll see you guys when I add more stuff to it. Alright, so what I've done now is I've added some layers into my synths, such as a lead layer, which sounds like this. A little glitchy sound. I've also added some like vocal chops or chants, not chops, chants for the drop, second part of it. And stuff. And then also added just this, that live part, the pre-drop vocal, and I just added it there just to give it some hype, as well as also added another layer of super saws, which sounds something like this. It just boosts the morale, so if you play them together, it's just like. You know, sounds pretty good. Also pitched up, shifted everything up an octave for the second drop, only the leads. And I'm not sure if I mentioned that my bass sound was made in Wavetable. I was just messing around with Wavetable. I'm like, this sounds like a cool bass. I didn't show it off earlier because I forgot. But yeah, that's how I made my bass in Wavetable. So now if you listen to the drop, so it goes like this. PC's kind of dying. So that sounds pretty good for the first drop. I might change a few things later on as the project goes, but for now, that's our drop. I think it sounds pretty cool. What I'm gonna do now is for the next video, I'm just gonna bounce down a few things into audio files like the chords, because my CPU is kind of struggling with it at the moment. Plus, trying to record it, it's kind of like messing it up. So I'll just bounce a few things down to stems and we'll go from there. But I'm not gonna do that right now because, as you can see, it's kind of a boring task and it's not really impactful onto the session, but it's just for the video purposes. So leave a like and comment if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in next week's video. So I'm just gonna play our song that we have going for us for now, if it plays.
In all of life there is a rhythm. All things living carry out this tune. Our heartbeat starts out like a drum set to a timer that always seems to end too soon. So long ago, when gray skies were blue. Why are we here? When you could feel. Get up. Waiting for one final fire, one horrendous storm, one brutal earthquake. Live.
Oh wait, before I even go, I forgot I didn't even show you. I also added this like little arpeggiated sound as well. I didn't even. When I was listening to the drop now, I only heard it there. It's just this sound. It's like just there for that. It's just something as a layered sound. Like, I don't know how to explain. It's like it's not very dominant, so you don't hear it, but you can still like kind of feel that little groove. Without there, with you knowing that it's there, you can easily point it out. But if you take it away, it creates like a. You'll notice it now. Alright. So that's it for today's video. See ya.